So now that it's recording, I can share my screen.
Okay, so like I said, for those from my end, I'm gonna put a disclaimer.
Okay. Are they? No, they shouldn't.
No, I'm gonna put it anyway.
Okay.
Disclaimer. Disclaimer. This video was made by Kane Kaiser and uploaded by Kane Kaiser and Beyond site. Please watch at your disposal.
Yeah.
Please watch at your displeasure.
Yeah. So for my end, hey guys, it's Kane. I've got Beyond Sight on the phone via Skype, and I have a secret to reveal to those who have watched Nickelodeon. So if you have seen iCarly and Victorious and all those other shows that are created by Dan Schneider, you may have seen this before. It is the PearPhone, and believe it or not, this PearPhone that we've all seen, there's a video of a guy who has a PearPhone. The PearPhone
is
fake. It's fake.
Yeah.
The PearPhone is, if you look at a picture here, the PearPhone, this picture with Tori Vega on it, it says, like with all the typing and stuff that they do, that's all effects. That is green screened onto a piece of plastic. So like if you look at this picture, I gotta see if I can move over a little bit so people can see it better. This picture, this front of the PearPhone XT is all plastic. The home button is plastic, and everything is just printed on the plastic. And if you look, I'm gonna include this video here. We can, I'll give this guy a little bit of credit. This guy is unboxing a PearPhone, and so he has the PearPhone itself. Believe it or not, you guys, this is plastic. This is clear plastic. So if we go to right here, that's all printed on plastic. You can't actually type on it. The iPhone sound electronic. That sounds like...
Hang on, let me see if I can do that.
I got it.
Wait a second.
Okay.
Hang on a second, let me put this here. Wait a minute. Then that's it.
So they have that, and then they have the keyboard clicking. That actually is special sound effects that they've made. Typing. Yeah. Say they're actually typing on the keyboard. There is a keyboard. That's all effects. That's all sound effects that they put in when they tap on the plastic. So I'm sorry if I ruined your guys' childhoods a little bit. These PearPhones are real. These are all... see if I can get another angle here. These are all plastic. This is all a hard plastic. It looks like a real phone, yeah. But that's what's realistic in the show. This is all plastic. It's a hard plastic with different layers. All these apps here are fake. All these apps here are fake. These are not... they're not actually pressable. You just tap on the plastic like that. That's all it is.
Yeah, so, and besides, like, instead of Siri, they had to use Cherry, which
they had to do that to replace copyright, to not have copyright. But if you guys on my end look at this, like where it says Tori Vega, the status says today equals awesome, and I heart my new phone. This screen, that's all effects. They didn't actually type that out. That the screen actually is special effects. It's like a green screen. And if you look on, there's a website down here about Dan Schneider's Pear products. This is plastic. They had Cherry instead of Siri. and it says the Pear. Next to the PearPhone, they had the Pear book, which is supposed to be like a MacBook because they didn't want to use Apple because Apple's a big, huge corporation and they didn't want that copyrighted. But they had a mixture of Apple's OS X and Microsoft's Windows XP. But bear in mind, on set, it's just a green screen. All of this is all plastic and possibly even metal. Because if you look at this picture of Miranda Cosgrove, aka Carly, this PearPad is not real. This PearPad actually is just either a sheet of metal or a sheet of plastic that makes it looks real, like a real iPad does. But this all is a green screen. Like, it's a plain screen that they're actually just tapping on, and the PearPad actually is fake. The PearBook
The Pear
is
book,
fake.
yeah.
PearPhones are fake. PearPod, every Pear device that there is there, that's all fake.
Yeah,
And
and
sorry if I ruined your guys' childhood a little bit.
yeah, me too. I mean, like, I watched iCarly a little bit,
Hmm.
but it wasn't enough to actually,
Believe it.
yeah,
Yeah.
believe it,
I've
yeah.
watched and I claim this title. I've watched every iCarly episode at least twice or three times or so. But if you look at this, let me see if I can zoom in. It's very blurry. Whatever. This, like I said, this is all just plastic, a shiny plastic, maybe even metal, like the PearPad or something. The PearPad, like, if you look at an iPad, it's like metal, and maybe even an iPhone. It's kind of like got that tempered glass on it. That's actually fake. On a real iPhone, the tempered glass is real. But on a PearPad, it's probably just a sheet of metal or plastic or something, and they just use like the sound effects to, like if they're tapping on uh PearPhone, if you like I gotta turn my volume up. Maybe not. But anyway, the keyboard, the keyboard clicking is just a sound effect. The electronic tone that I had, which was actually my email tone, that was used in the PearPhone, but they're just props. That there is no actual technology wired into, like, there is no circuits in these PearPads or PearPhones or anything. It's just all plastic. So again, sorry if I ruined your guys' childhoods a little bit, but I mean, you should have saw it coming because PearPhones, of course, if PearPhones were a real thing, I wish they were. I wish they were very real because, I mean, I've seen 2000s posts and stuff like that, like on Facebook, that we all wished we had a PearPhone because Dan Schneider was basically our hero. But like all these apps here, I wish some of these were real, like Zaplook and Splashface and all those. I wish those were real.
Yeah,
But
that book is.
Zaplook is
Wait,
supposed to be like Google.
oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was supposed to be Outlook because
Nope.
it has look in it.
Yeah. Zaplook is supposed to be like Google. Splashface is supposed to be like Facebook. The Slap, which is on iCarly or is on Victorious, I believe is kind of like a Twitter slash something.
Snapchat.
Facebook, yeah. And they had like TwitFlash, which that was supposed to be like Twitter. But like they had the virtual assistants, Cherry instead of Siri, messaging, Track My PearPhone app. Those are not real. They are fake. They had the different. Oh, here we go. Yeah, they were old as the PearPhone flip phone, a throwback to the pre-smartphone era, as modern as the PearPhone 6, which is a parody of the iPhone 5. In between, there's the PearPhone G1, followed by the G5, 2G, GX, and XT. And the PearPhone G1 was like supposed to be the original iPhone. So believe it or not, this prop that this guy is displaying, it doesn't actually work.
It's actually fake.
Yep, it's fake.
So,
but if you look at some of the videos that are on this, let me go on to images here. Some of these apps, crap. Some of these apps I wish were a real thing. Like this, I forgot which one this was, but it was like they actually used Bluetooth in their props. So I imagine maybe they were a real thing, except they didn't actually work like a real phone. It was just like a set thing that they could. It was probably a real screen, but they just had a green screen hooked up to Bluetooth or something like that.
That's probably it.
Yeah.
Because, hang on a second. Please take note that there were actually iPhones that had plastic on the back.
Yeah, true.
And also, whoopsies. I have a tablet over here.
Mm-hmm.
My Android tablet.
Here's a site I just found from MTV. 11 fake Nickelodeon products you still wish were real. The Pear Company. It is fake.
Oh yeah. Okay, so my Android tablet is all plastic, but it's real. Some, I mean, don't get me wrong. Some of these products, like cheap Android tablets and stuff, they are real, even though they're plastic.
Yeah.
But the
Pear
product.
I'm gonna take my phone case off quick. That's all like the tempered glass or whatever you want to call it on my iPhone XR. I just had to basically pry off my phone case.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a website here that has every fake parody that they've made, which I will show you that later, beyond site. But let me just say that I imagine that I guess all of you guys know that the PearPhones are fake because, I mean, come on, it's a prop. And if PearPhone was a real thing, that would outsell
One notification. Remind Sunday, November 8th.
Apple by a lot. That would really outsell Apple.
Speech off.
There is a way. I found a thing here that you can have like a 3D printed case. It's like a 3D printed case that you can actually stick your phone in that looks like an iPhone, or make it look like a PearPhone.
Oh, cool.
It's for an iPhone 6 though. So I don't know how well that would work for my phone. But yeah, you can actually have like a 3D printed shape. It's a website called Thingiverse, which I've actually used in school before. That if it's a phone case that looks like a pear for a PearPhone.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I think? Here's what I think. I think they had props that were maybe they were electronic in some way, but not like real. So what I think was that did they actually make these apps but then remove them, or what? I mean, because
I wonder.
Because maybe that's what happened. Maybe they just made the phones like like how you can put things on a huge screen and then just send them to like screen. Yeah, that's what they probably did.
Probably.
But then
like
I don't know.
They had the Pear TV like Apple TV where you could basically screencast the your phone onto an Apple TV or something. But they might have also used Bluetooth to connect, well, I guess AirPlay on an iPhone or something to an Apple TV is basically Bluetooth.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
so
that is your guys' childhood there. I guess it's been ruined. Oh.
you know what?
But if
Let's
you
do something else. Why don't we go through like other products? Did they have any other products?
Yeah, there is. But like real quick, these see-through phones, they've actually done these for different shows like Henry Danger on Nickelodeon, and they've done it for iCarly. I know they've done it on iCarly, but these transparent phones I think are also fake. Which I've always wanted one of those transparent phones. Those would be cool. Those would be pretty wicked.
Boo.
Yeah, no kidding. I gotta try and find. Oh, here we go. Different. Oh, where's the website? Recently closed. Here we go. So the different products that they had were, if you guys watched Drake and Josh, there was the Game Sphere, which was supposed to be like the GameCube, the Nintendo GameCube.
Yeah.
But he was actually talking about a bowling ball. His grandma sent him a Game Sphere as a gift, and it was actually they actually used it. It was actually a bowling ball.
Oh.
TechMate, they used to have small, tiny phones on Zoe 101, which were before iPhone and Android. That was like their first quote unquote smartphone.
Yeah.
Nifty Shades of Beige, which is supposed to be like 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
They had the AAAA. Instead of AAA, they had the AAAA, like 4 A's instead of 3. That was in Drake and Josh. Pee Wee Babies, which were supposed to be like Beanie Babies. That was in an iCarly episode. Wanko's Where, which was on Victorious. Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying, did they ever have a Bop It ripoff for like a TV show?
They didn't. They did have on a Nickelodeon show called Game Shakers. They did have called Blip It, which is basically an old Simon.
Oh.
Like the old Simon. And they had Quindos QP. It's supposed to
Let
be
me
like
guess.
Windows XP.
Yeah.
Well, they had Wanko's Warehouse, which is supposed to be like IKEA. Okay, go ahead. What?
They did, however, have Windows, which is actually a real operating system, but
Right.
it's a Linux operating system.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Windows was a Linux. I was about to say Linux operating system.
Yeah. Build-A-Bra, which is supposed to be like Build-A-Bear, which I knew that was a parody. There was Jupiter Boots, which were supposed to be like moon shoes. That was if you're a '90s kid, that's a thing you'll remember. If you were a '90s kid and you had moon shoes, it was like the best thing ever. The Gary Coleman grill, which was supposed to be like a grill, it was Gary Coleman instead of George Foreman. So they had to change the name of that a little bit. But those are the different parodies that they had for like iCarly and all the Dan Schneider shows. So I'm going to end the video there. So again, I've said this a lot, but sorry if I ruined your childhood a little bit, but I guess as you grow up, you know that they are just props. And of course, I didn't know the PearPhone was a prop until obviously today. I figured they were made somehow, like the plastic, but like these PearPhones, it's all just a sheet of plastic. They're you can't really tap on them or anything like that. It's basically just it doesn't work like a real phone. So,
Oh.
says Sam Puckett's remote. Oh.
Oh.
So if you guys have watched iCarly, you'd get that. So thank you guys for watching this somewhat sad truth. And I will see you guys next time.
Wait a
Bye.
second.
Wait, what?
After this
What?
video, I'm taking a break until I think of new ideas. So there you go.
All right. Okay. Bye.
Bye, guys.
And then we can just stop the recording. I can edit that out.
No problem.